Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as promised, today I'm going to be making for you guys my Jamaican hard-dough bread. And for this Jamaican hard-dough bread, the ingredients that you're going to be needing is 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1 pound of flour, and you can use all-purpose flour, bread flour, wheat, whatever your preference. And in this cup I also have 1 cup of milk warmed to 105-degree temperature. Now the yeast I'm using is the instant yeast, so I don't need to put it in my milk and wait for it to proof. Everything could just go into my mixing bowl, blend together, and just add your milk and continue from there. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how I make this Jamaican hard-dough bread. Now I'm going to put my flour and my butter in my mixer with my whisk. And what I want to do is have my butter and my flour incorporate together until you can't see the butter. It's going to be like a crumb type of situation going on. And then after that I'm going to add my salt, my sugar, and my yeast. And then I'm going to also combine that together, and then I'm going to slowly add my milk. So guys, stay tuned. Okay guys, so I add everything to my mixer, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on low. Turn it up a little bit more. So once the flour and the butter is combined, and the yeast, the sugar and salt, I'm going to change my whisk to my dough hook, and then I'm going to slowly add my milk. Turn it up a little bit more. And you want to whisk this until you don't see any more big chunks of the butter. You want to make sure it combines with the flour so there's no butter lumps throughout your bread. Alright. Okay guys, so I'm gonna stop my mixer, and I'm gonna check to make sure that my butter is completely mixed out. Then I'm gonna switch my dough hook, and then I'm gonna start adding my milk slowly. Alright, so I am back. So now I attach my dough hook. Now I'm going to slowly add my milk. And as I slowly add my milk, I'm going to also turn my mixer up a notch at a time. The reason why I started it on slow is because I don't want the flour splash all over. Even though I have the, the safety guard on my mixer, you want to make sure all your flour stays in your bowl. So guys, as you can see, I need this for a couple of minutes, and once it's done kneading, this is what it's gonna look like. Now you're gonna remove this from your mixing bowl. You're gonna put it on a nice clean surface. You're gonna flour that surface, and you're gonna knead it some more. You need to knead this for about 8 to 10 minutes. before you could put it in your baking pan. And once you put it in your baking pan, then you're going to wait for 35 minutes to let it rise. But before we do that, there's another process. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to remove this from the pan. I'm going to clean my surface up, flour it, and then I'm going to come back and show you the next step. Okay. So my dough is nice and soft, exactly the way I want it. So now I'm going to go ahead and knead it. And again, guys, you want to do this for 8 to 10 minutes. I know it sounds like a long time, but this is the way to get that perfect texture. And again, guys, I'm using my the tip of my wrist, elbow, tip of the palm of my hand. And this is a great shoulder workout. So not only you making some bread, you're getting some nice workout for your shoulder, your arms. Okay guys, so I did pause the video for a little bit and keep kneading. So it's about 10 minutes since I'm kneading. So now what I'm going to do is my mixing bowl, I am going to put a tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm going to put this in my grease bowl, and I'm going to cover it with saran wrap and a nice dry towel, and I'm going to let it sit for 45 minutes so it could rise. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys how I form my bread, put it in my loaf pan. Alrighty. Okay guys, so welcome back. So this is an hour later and my dough has risen double in size. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it from my bowl. Hey guys, welcome back. So it's been 1 hour since I put my dough in my bowl to rise, and this has doubled in size. So what I'm doing now is I'm pressing down and I'm taking out the air, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on my surface. As you can see, I already floured it, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna knead it for just a few minutes, probably like a minute or so, just to get all that air out my dough. And I'm doing a turn, push down, turn, push down motion. and my dough is nice and soft, just the way I want it to get that nice soft dough texture. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to get my rolling pin, and here is my loaf pan that I butter generously because I want the outside of my bread to be nice and crispy and golden brown. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to roll my dough out to fit the size of this pan. So grab my rolling pin. So I'm going to try to roll it to the size of my pan, almost in a square. Perfect. So now guys, what I'm going to do is my video so you can see. So I'm going to take my dough and I'm going to start rolling my dough. That's a workout. Tuck my side in, tuck my side in, and you want to make sure you're rolling your dough evenly. And then your end, you want to pinch them in. This is the side you're going to put down, face down in your baking pan. This is my pan, so I want to make sure I get it to the size of my pan. Alright guys, so I'm going to set this in my pan. And what I'm going to do, as you can see, what I'm going to do now is I am going to cover it with some saran wrap. And a nice clean towel, and then I am going to put this in a nice warm area where I had it first, which was in my microwave. Nice warm dark area, and I'm gonna let this sit and rise on for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like before I stick it in my oven. Stay tuned. Hey guys, as you can see, my bread is ready for the oven. I'm going to stick this bad boy in, and I'm going to come back, cut a slice, and show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Okay guys, so welcome back. So my hard-rolled bread is ready. As you can see, I baked it for 25 minutes at 325 degrees, and it is nice and soft and just smells so delicious. Alright guys, so there you go, my Jamaican hard dough bread. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you guys will be the first to be notified. Again, thank you for watching my videos. See you on my next video. Take care.